Greetings, agents. This is Agent Mouse speaking, and welcome to my thing of explaining my loadout. I just, decided, I was like, you know what, I have quite a recognizable, unique skin in the game. Let me explain why I have such a unique and recognizable skin in the game. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with, my color. I am tan. So the reason why my egg is tan is because I myself am tan. I am a Mexican. Now as for the stamp, wow, I use the Go Sigil Dragon stamp. Why? Because the clan I'm in, DFC or Death Fan Clan, which is actually associated with my book, it uses a dragon head. I'm gonna see if I can pull up an image later of the dragon head. Yeah, I'm going to try and display it on the screen, the DFC logo. All right, cool. And now the next part is, why is it all the way up in the top left? Well, that is because Mouse Atlas canonically has a scar on the left, on his left eye, a double-pronged scar. And so that's why it's up top. Now, next is the hat. Why do I have a red beret? Well, the reasoning behind it is because the beret is part of the official DFC uniform in the book. The only difference is the DFC uniform beret is black, and there is no black beret in the game. So that's why I use the red beret. Now, let's go over gun inventory. All right, so I often would, like, when I use the AK, I've more recently been using the Eggpire AK just because it looks cool and I like dark colors. But sometimes I use the Alien if I want to just show off. For shotgun, I almost strictly use the boomstick because the boomstick is it's a premium that I got for free, so why not? Free Ranger, I know I have the mecha one, but it's common, so oftentimes you'll find me using the Eggpire. Why? Because once again, it just looks cool as shit. Now RPEG, I have all these skins for RPEG, but I only strictly use about 4 or 5 skins. Those skins being the Valkyrie, the Steampunk, the Brown Snake, the Galaxy, Toxic, and those ones. Those are the ones I'm most likely going to be using. Why? Because they're dark colors. I like them. The Valkyrie, the reason behind the Valkyrie is because it sounds like just horrible. It sounds terrifying. P90, I use the Valkyrie same reason. And Mecha just sounds really funny. But most of the time you're going to catch me using the Eggpire because, like, once again, it looks cool. It's dark color. Now, here's the funny thing. Mouse, how do you have so many premium snipers, but you're an RPEG main? Why don't you use any of your premiums? Okay. My 2 favorite skins in the game are the Checkmate Crackshot and the Raidland Crackshot. Raidland seems to mess with my FPS, so I don't use it as much. Checkmate Crackshot's just really, really goated. The Snapshot I'll use occasionally. I will never, ever, ever touch the Valkyrie. I hate it. I hate it with all my life. Just the sound it makes is just terrifying. Then we have the Quackshot. It's just for the memes. Tryhard, I don't play Tryhard much, but when I do, I play with the Kawaii Tryhard. Now, pistol-wise, I'll go for a range between the Eggpire Cluck Millimeter just because it looks like, I don't remember what, a Luger, if I remember correctly, it looks like a Luger pistol, or the Steampunk, and occasionally the Eggwalker, none others. Now, grenade-wise, I really, really, really like the thermal detonator grenade, which is why I use it so much. Yeah. Now melee, I use the samurai sword because, Mouse canonically has a sword at all times, but occasionally I'll use, this is one I don't know why this one sounds like a whip, but then that. So that's why I use the sword often, is because Mouse canonically has a sword. But other than that, that's explaining my loadout. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have one of the most recognizable skins in the game because I only ever use one skin. So yeah, that's my loadout for you. This is Agent Mouse signing out.